What's up, my fellow people and or animal, extraterrestrial being, I don't know, whatever you are, whatever pronoun you prefer, what's up? And then insert pronoun or whatever you are after that. Anyway, I'm Zach, I'm coming to you from My Freedom Smokes, and I'm here today to talk to you guys about the Serpent Mini. You know, if you watched my review on the Serpent, the original, wasn't too big of a fan. I liked it after the machine oil taste went away. I liked it after I messed around with it for a little bit more than I did prior to that video. I still, even after using it for a while, it wasn't my favorite thing in the world. I did have a friend that absolutely loved it, and I don't know what he did to it that I didn't do to mine, but he made that thing awesome. And the flavor in it was great. So yeah, I mean, if you're a big fan of the Serpent, then I hope that you'll be a big fan of the Serpent Mini, because I sure as hell am. I like this thing a lot. It is very small, but I like small tanks. I like small RTAs. I like small things. I like small compact things that can fit right in my pocket and go about my day. This is definitely something that you could do that with. I got it on the Elephant mod. I think it's a pretty cool setup. I think it looks pretty cool. It has a little bit of overhang, which is fine. You can expect that with something as small as the Elephant mod. I'll get into the specs of it, so I'm not wasting your time, and I'm not rambling on, which I tend to do. It is 22 millimeters in diameter. It has a 2-post build deck. It is easier, in my opinion, to build on than the original deck. The original deck was trying to be unique, and it won in that it wasn't unique, but it was just a little too difficult to work with, especially for someone that wasn't as an experienced vapor as myself. This one still has a unique, this one still has unique terminals, which I guess they call the laydown terminals. The leads are horizontally secured, but with that being said, it is very easy to fit some big old fat leads into that thing. I like the way that they did it. You just unscrew the screw, and there's your 2 millimeter wide terminal, and you fit your wire in there, and then you just tighten down the screw. There's not really a post hole, which is fine. Single coil compatibility. I think that this is really only single coil compatible. I mean, if you found a way to put a dual coil in here, I wouldn't do it anyway, just because it is very small, and I feel like that might be a little too much heat. I mean, if you like a really hot vape and you find a way to put dual coils in there, which I don't see a way, but if you do, with your unique brain and your unique way of seeing things, more power to you, I guess is what I'm saying. German-made peak insulator, gold-plated airflow, 4 millimeters in diameter, and it is bottom airflow. And some of you might be like, what the hell's up with the gold-plated airflow? Did he just say that? That's stupid. Yes, it is. But it's also not, because gold doesn't have any taste. So if you plate something with gold, then it's not going to take away from any of the delicious flavor you're looking for out of your e-liquid. Which is I don't know if that's why they did it. I can only assume that's why they did it. I mean, there's really otherwise no reason to do that. Dual adjustable airflow intakes, 10 millimeter by 1.5 millimeter each for each air slot, which is pretty cool. It makes for a decent airflow for such a small RTA. Top fill system, this small tank does hold 3 millimeters of juice, dual channel slots also. So, if you get a little airlock on one side, you can go ahead and just jump onto that other side and continue filling up your tank. Independent build deck and reservoir, which is really cool because you can access the build deck without draining your reservoir. And then gold-plated 510 connection, which is fine, which is good actually. It's not just fine, it's good. I guess I'll hit this thing, just so you guys can get a little sneak peek at what it's hitting like before you buy one. I just bumped it up to 35 watts because this thing is only a DNA 40, so it goes up to 40 watts, which I mean, depending on your build, you don't really need anything above 40 watts for a small little RTA like this. This isn't meant for chucking clouds. This is meant for convenience and flavor. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this Serpent Mini, and I mean, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Thanks for dealing with my nonsense, and thanks for dealing with me just rambling on about things that don't matter, things that you're not here for. So yeah, I guess that will be it for this video. Thank you.